After Sister Jane Dominic Laurel, a nun and educator belonging to a Dominican order who works with Aquinas College in Nashville, Tennessee, delivered an address on human sexuality at an assembly of students at a Charlotte Catholic high school, a controversy arose. During her remarks, some of the students were offended by her characterisation that homosexuality could result from being raised in a single-parent home. Others were nonplussed over her assertion that masturbation or watching pornography with others of the same gender turns people gay. Some parents were also upset that the high school's chaplain, the Reverend Matthew Koth, did not alert guardians that the nun would be discussing sex with the children. The nun has since taken a sabbatical from teaching, and the local diocese bishop, Peter Jurgis, has weighed in on the controversy, being extremely critical. Apparently, Jurgis is very upset that the parents and students are being overly sensitive and uncharitable, as the nun and Reverend Koth were only doing their jobs, upholding proper Catholic teaching. The genocide in the Central African Republic continues as Christian militants, calling themselves anti-balaka or against the machete in the local Sango language, have now taken to driving apart interfaith families. Muslim members of families have been driven from their own homes, slaughtered, and their remaining Christian family members threatened with, if not given, the same. Many displaced Muslims have taken refuge inside the mosques, but the threat of attack is steady and high, both inside the capital city of Bangui, where the ethnic cleansing of Muslims has left fewer than 1,000 in the city, as well as other villages in the west of the Central African Republic. The violence is taking its toll on the ethnic makeup of the country. Even when it can't force change in the individual, some Muslims have chosen to hide their faith in order to stay in their homes. The UN is currently considering and likely to approve a proposal to send around 15,000 peacekeeping personnel into Bangui and Central African Republic to deal with what many in the UN are calling genocide. At this time, both national forces of the Central African Republic government and French troops have been unable to stop the violence in the city of Bangui. Both Amnesty International and the United Nations have referred to the Christian majority's violent expulsion of minority Muslims from the capital as ethnic cleansing and genocide. Christians responsible for the violence say it is their intention to drive the Muslims from Central African Republic in retribution for a failed military coup by Islamic fundamentalists called Salika, which ended in December of 2013. Illinois Republican Suzanne Attanas has won the Republican primary election in the 9th Congressional District of the United States. This coming November, Attanas will face Democrat Representative Jan Schakowsky, a popular incumbent who has held the office since 1999. During the primary campaign, Attanas delivered her platform to Chicagoland media. She offered a full range of talking points, from inclement weather being a sign of God's anger over the tolerance of gays, to the tentative proposal of a constitutional amendment eliminating the separation of church and state. The response of mainstream Republicans in Illinois to Attanas' comments has been uniform. Chicago Republican Party Chair Adam Robinson assured Huffington Post readers that Attanas is not in any way affiliated with any of our efforts. The chairman of the Illinois GOP, Jack Dornan, issued a statement saying, "Her candidacy is neither supported nor endorsed by the leaders of our party." Prior to the primary vote, Chairman Dornan even requested that Attanas drop out of the race, but she refused. Attanas' defeated opponent, David Williams III, speculated in a series of tweets after the primary that Attanas' win was due to supporters of the incumbent Democrat floating the Republican primary to vote for Attanas. In Illinois, voters are not required to declare a party affiliation at registration, and unaffiliated and independent voters may vote in any party's primary. Citing the small number of votes separating him from victory, Williams openly suggested that Representative Schakowsky sent her supporters specifically to knock him out of the race because she was, as he said, terrified of a black Republican. Since 1949, no Republican has been elected to Illinois' 9th District, an area encompassing Chicago's northern suburbs.